It's another beautiful moment on Techbridge at Lagos Television. These days we have a lot of digital transformation and the process of organization changing from one thing to another with the aid of computer and anything technology is what we call digital transformation. And that is what we'll be talking about today. My name is Tony Alagoke. You are welcome. This is the platform that enables you, the platform that helps you to know all around the world of technology. And as we'll be going into this digital transformation topic, I think it will be good for you to get set and get the best out of it. Let's quickly go on short break. My name is Tony Alagoke.
Hi, my name is Confidence Stavely. I'm an ethical hacker. Keep watching Techbridge on Lagos Television.
Hi everyone, my name is Ali Akdogan. I'm a video games designer. Keep watching Techbridge on Lagos Television.
Yeah, welcome back from that break. And you know, digital transformation has been the in thing even in the world today. With me today, I have two guests, two experts, and I have Wale Olushola and Tolu Ogunremi. They are digital transformation experts. Wale, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Tolu, nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
By the way, can we know what digital transformation is all about?
Digital transformation is about the way an organization takes advantage of digital technology to improve their business. So it could either be web-based and it could either be in form of mobile apps and stuff like that. You know, I have a friend who does public relations, but sometime last year he decided to shut down his office and took a room in his house. So that's where he uses for his business. However, most of his clients, they've never met him physically. He only has a website, a mobile app. That's where they book for his services and business goes on. They've never met him physically. So he took advantage of digital transformation to get his business going, and it's working for him. And the truth of it is that that's where is the present and the future of the world right now.
So digital transformation is the present and the future of the world.
Yes.
But from what the narration you've just given now, I'm looking at the trust issue, because if somebody just took one part of his residential place or a room, extra room, to do public relation like you said, what about the trust? Because digital transformation is borderless. Digital transformation is all-encompassing. What about the issue of trust? How was he able to build this trust to the extent that people can do business with him even though they've never met him?
Well, life is basically about trust. You understand? Everything is about trust. You just have to take that chance. But the truth is this: if you have a business that you want to be sustainable, you have to make yourself trustworthy. Because your website is like your physical address. When people hear about you, that's the first place they go to look for you. So I think it's something that is built over time. It's something that is built over time, because I might not likely trust you the first time I meet you, but over time, based on your character, based on reputation, I'll begin to trust you. And that's what digital transformation is all about. Because I buy things from Jumia, I buy things from Amazon.
Let's just say from the online retail stores, so that we don't advertise for them free of
from
charge.
the online retail stores. I've never met them physically, but at the end of the day, I make payments and I get the things I buy.
Wonderful. Okay, so let me find out from you. This is from my point of view. Is digital transformation for every business, and who can benefit in this digital transformation?
Digital transformation is for everybody.
Everybody?
From a hawker to an enterprise. So you can see all the banks in Nigeria. I mean, let's go to the big ones. You have all the banks in Nigeria. How many times do you walk into a banking hall? You use their app, mobile app. They have gone fully digital. And how do you even differentiate between banks is the level of their expertise in digital that makes them different. So at that big level, yes. At the small level, let's take somebody selling groundnut or somebody selling food, a small canteen. Yeah, how can people reach you in today's world, right? Google Maps. At the very least, you should be there. You know, I am selling in this location groundnut, and people can easily say, oh, there's groundnut nearby when I go onto my Google Maps. You know, people spend so much time on their phone more than interacting physically now. So if you're not there, you are shortchanging yourself, you know. And there's so much to be gained from being on this digital journey.
Well, there's so much to be gained or to gain from digital journey. But lately we have pandemic, we have COVID-19. Can we know the impact of COVID-19 on digital transformation? Is it positive? Is it negative when it comes to digital transformation?
Well, it's entirely positive. One thing COVID-19 has done is that it has hastened that need for digital transformation. You know, there was a lockdown, so people had no choice but to take advantage of digital transformation. So in terms of digital transformation and COVID, it has been all positive. It was somewhere we were always going to get to. So what COVID did unknowingly was that it made it faster.
You fast-tracked it.
Yes, it sort of fast-tracked it for us to get there. So between that period and now, lots of businesses have taken advantage of digital transformation to be out there. And interestingly, the beauty of it is that the entry barrier is quite low.
Yeah.
It's quite low, cheap, and affordable. Because like Tolu said earlier, for you to put your business there on Google Maps,
Cost you nothing. Next to nothing.
So COVID has actually enabled and fast-tracked the digital transformation. And you are right, because most organizations these days, they have what they are doing what they couldn't think they could have done before. And you see a number of them working from home. I want to believe digital transformation is more than online facilities or sales. Maybe you can look at other aspects of digital transformation that is not just purely online or retail store.
Okay. There are two major planks of digital transformation. You need to transform the way you work as an organization. So as an organization, you have a goal, you have a purpose. Now, how do you achieve it? You need employees, you need people to collaborate. The way in which they do that, that is also being transformed, right, into a digital format. So immediately, employees don't need to come to work. They can work from home. You are already on the digital transformation journey. You may not know it, right? But actually, you can really get more and more efficiency in your back-end processes when you consciously automate them and you understand what digital transformation is and you plan a journey for it, because it is actually a transformation. So today maybe you are physical, more physical, and then tomorrow you want to be somewhere else where everything is happening digitally. So there needs to be a plan to get from point A to point B. So it's a transformation that is managed, right? And of course, customers, you know, the lifeblood of any organization really, and all sorts of organizations. It's not only business. Whether you are an NGO, whether you are a government organization, you need to go digital. It's very, very essential.
You need to go digital. You've heard that. You need to go digital. Digital transformation is actually for everybody, and there are so many things we'll be looking at when it comes to digital transformation, when it comes to the equipment, it comes to what you need to put together. Tolu, I put it back to you. What are the things I need for digital transformation?
Okay. Well, I would organize it into three major things. The first thing is you need the right staff. You need IT people in your organization.
So you're talking about personnel. Because
yes,
I'm just thinking you'll be talking about software, hardware. So tell us more so that at least we can know.
Yes, so you know, it's you can't just jump, or go and buy an off-the-shelf program. Even if you do, somebody has to install it, somebody has to manage it. So the organizational side must be ready. You must be ready for that. And the way to do that is to have capable IT people who understand what digital is and can help your organization to take advantage of it. That is indispensable. You cannot outsource your digital transformation fully, 100%. No, it's not possible.
So personnel
is number
Then
one.
Number two.
Number two, you might need some consulting, depending on your capabilities and how big your IT staff count is. You might need some, because you need to be very, very structured. So one of the things that derails digital transformation is when you just jump in and build the wrong thing in the wrong order. You don't have your back end, you try and build your front end, it's just a mess. And a lot of people have tried to go digital and they've experienced failure because of this middle one. You have to have a plan for your journey, for your digital transformation journey. So you might need some consulting. And if you have people who can figure it out, you may just need somebody who knows more about it to help you figure out a plan. What do you do first? What do you do second? Most places, it's not going to be one project that will transform the organization. It's going to be a series of projects.
So it's going to be in phases.
Yes, so exactly. It's an evolution. Okay. So you don't arrive at it overnight. So that way you need to have a plan, like a roadmap for it. So don't always jump in. People always just want to release mobile app, because it's trendy, because it's of something like that. But sometimes you need to start with just a website, start using emails to tell your clients things, for your customer service and things like that. Then internal operations. So there needs to be that holistic plan to look at where are you today and what will give you the greatest value. So there's a sequence of activities that takes you to fully digital. The third one, of course, is the implementation. So when you have your plan, maybe you have a series of things that you need to do to gain capabilities, right? You need IT equipment, like a cloud, you need cloud servers, you need this, you need that, so many things. You have to have your infrastructure in place. You begin to operate projects to actualize that plan, right? And so that is how you achieve digital transformation.
Well, they're actually scalable, I believe,
yes.
Because somebody somewhere will be thinking that how can I implement with my small budget? Since it's scalable, I think it's appropriate.
Yes.
Get the right personnel,
yes.
consult if there's need, do the proper planning, set things in motion like
yes.
Execution and
yes,
implementation.
Exactly.
Let me come back to Wale. What are the benefits of digital transformation? Because somebody somewhere there will tell you that I'm already making profit, I don't need digital transformation. What are the benefits? How can we know? Or how can you convince the audience that they actually need digital transformation? What are the benefits?
Well, the benefits are many, but I think the first one is greater awareness. There's a limit to where you can expose your business physically. Probably you have a signboard which people might not see except they come to the vicinity where your business is, or you have to place the signboards everywhere. But with digital transformation, you are in that space.
So it's borderless.
It's borderless. It's borderless. It turns the world into a global village. So there are sometimes I need things. I go online, I search, and it brings out organizations in Europe, in Asia. So it gives you awareness. Then the second thing it does is that it's quite cheap. It's cheaper than setting up a physical office in the real sense of it. Because when you look at the cost of setting up a physical office, the building, power and stuffs like that. But with digital transformation, you don't need all that. And you also need less manpower to run it, and I think Tolu can add to it.
Yeah, so digital transformation is you look at what you need and you go for that first. What gives you the most value for the cheapest cost, and then as you grow, you continue to expand it. So the benefits are so many, right? You enable people. Even though we've been talking in the context of an enterprise, at the individual level, you can learn so much digitally. I can know everything about your company by going to your website. You know, I don't need to know you personally. I don't, you know, and even interactions, because we forget that a lot of our interactions are actually digital.
Yeah, digital.
Yes, when I call you on WhatsApp, it's digital.
You have to write later, or you have to go to NIPOS to make calls.
Post it.
But these days, information flies
at the moment's notice.
Yeah.
You can interact with somebody from China at, you know, immediately. You can find the person, give the person a call within minutes. You know, it has transformed our world already.
Because
Totally.
if you look at the number of YouTube channels, you see
yeah.
everybody coming up with their own channels. It's also part of digital transformation,
Yes.
because
Of
people now understand that I don't need to have a camera, I don't need to have a studio,
In fact.
I don't need to pay. Come and pay LTV, please. So everybody has channels now.
Yes.
It's also part of digital transformation.
Yes.
Back to what you, the narration you gave the other time, your friend that opened a room and was doing public relation. I'm still curious, because so many people are always complaining there's no job, there's no work here. There is job all over the place.
No,
if you can just think properly, like Tolu said, plan yourself and take advantage of digital transformation.
Of course. So I always tell people that basically for everything you want to do, the most important thing is that thought process.
Thought process, yes.
So if you can put in a proper thought process about how to use digital transformation for your business, it makes it easier. So instead of me having a house and an office, I'll just take one room in my house, do my business. So that guy I was telling you about, many of his clients, 95% of them, have never been to his office. And business transactions are going on, and he's getting the job done. So the only time he probably sees his clients face to face is when he needs to deliver their jobs. That's when he's not using a dispatch. So everything is going on smoothly. So, you know, when we were in secondary school, the only means we could get in touch with each other was what we call pen pals. But now, at the click of a button, you can actually get in touch with anybody you want to.
On the whole planet.
On the whole planet. So it has made our lives easier.
If you continue to list the benefit, I think it's more. It's only that we could not touch all of them, because if I need to have a branch of my office in another place, like you said, I have to rent, and I equally need to replicate those devices and equipment.
Yes.
Then I need to have manpower. But with digital transformation, I don't need it.
Yes.
I just need to have a presence online.
So
remember what Bill Gates said? He said, if you are not online, you are nowhere. You are nowhere. So, and he said this over 20 years ago.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's happening
Very
now.
correct.
Like we know, digital transformation is rapid now. Before we were hearing artificial intelligence. But somebody said there is now artificial super intelligence. Doing so many things. All banks are on chatbox, and chatbox is developed by data-driven warehousing. That's all, something that can process your thoughts and just give you suggestions. So I think digital transformation is the way to go.
It is.
Yeah, I say it's not just the way to go, it's the only way to go.
It's the future.
Yeah, you know, one branch banking is absolutely impossible without digital transformation. It's absolutely impossible, but it makes...
And even if you look at the stock market or the valuation of companies, right? If you look at Forbes, out of 20, the top 20 richest people in the world, almost 15 are software.
Yes.
There are people who have done digital transformation, who have brought us these things we talk about, Facebook, Instagram, and all these things, you know. And there's a lot more to do. In our nation today, we have so many challenges, like you said, job, you know, but you can get an Harvard level education without leaving your house. There are online courses now. That is digital transformation.
You made me
In the area of education.
My mind was flashed back to about 2-3 weeks ago when WhatsApp was down. We can talk about it.
Yes.
The WhatsApp was down, and the WhatsApp is associated with Instagram and which other one? Facebook. And people, it's as if part of their life was cut off.
The world was coming to an
But
end.
that is idea, brainchild of somebody
Yes.
who decided to say, okay, let me see how I can socialize people and bring
Yes.
people together. It transformed that from campus project to a major project.
Yes.
And that's why up to today, I still believe there are so many things we can do, not just chat box, not just chatting alone. Just yesterday or a few days ago, the National Assembly decided to go on e-voting transmission.
Beautiful.
And if you look at it, there are some chains of businesses around those things. Can you talk more about that? How can people take advantage of all these things?
Okay, so today, if you're voting and counting votes and carrying the paper all over the place, that's why it takes us 3-4 days to know the result of elections. And in the middle of all of that, so many things happen, right? But digital, it's instant. Everything, information at the speed of light. So all the polls, as they are closing, all the reports are coming into INEC server. And if INEC, I hope they will implement it right.
The server will not disappear this time.
I think so. But you know, they can have a big board, you know, outside, and we are all seeing it online in real time as voting is closing in all the polls and the results are coming in.
And somebody told me that in India today, if there's a vote or a voting, that within 24 hours, everybody knows who has won because they have viable digital implementation.
Yes.
So I think it's a good way
So
to go.
this is like a digital transformation in the electoral process. And that's what we're saying everybody should do. You know, whatever it is you have as an idea, you are looking at how to make money, how to do whatever, think digital. Think digital.
So, and the digital transformation is not just on software alone.
Yes.
In agric, you have a lot of digital transformation.
Wow, a lot.
You have sensors, you have GPS,
a lot.
You have the way they test the soils. You even have mobile app for them. You have a lot of things. If you look at the educational system, like you said, there are so many digital transformation. People can do online courses these days and be certified.
Yes.
If you look at health, people can get expert advice without even going to the hospitals.
Yes.
There's so many things about digital transformation, and it cuts across every field.
Yes.
And I'm happy that you have come here today because this particular topic is inexhaustive, if I can use that word. And I want to quickly go on break because I know my listeners may have 1 or 2 questions which I will advise them to always drop on our social media, Techbridge LTV. Let's quickly go on a short break.
Okay.
I'll join you. You are welcome back from that break, and digital transformation has been taking space all over. And for your business, for your project, for your plans, for your idea, you need digital transformation. Think about IT, think about digital, think about expanding even without spending so much. Yes, you may have one-off cost to implement, but it's going to have a long-run savings for you. And that is why we have done this on the Techbridge today, and the guest has expanded so much on that digital transformation. Just exploit a little, you see something that can speak for you. And instead of spending so much money with public relation people, you can even engage IT or computer, be online, have a website, viable website, have social media handles that can help you. Not only that, you can begin to think in line of expanding your businesses, having a app or an e-commerce platform that helps you. So digital transformation is a way, and I'm happy that you've been part of this, and I hope that for every Tuesday at 1:30 you will join us to be part of this Techbridge. My name is Tony Alagoke. I have to sign out. Bye.